If you've spent your life feeling like an outsider looking in, not because you're weird, but because you see the world in high definition while everyone else is in 480p, this is for you. Psychology suggests you aren't out of place. You're just part of a rare 1%. Point 1. Cognitive complexity, the layers. Most people see a tree. You see a root system, a carbon cycle, and a metaphor for life. This is called low-latent inhibition. Your brain doesn't filter out extra data. It processes everything. This is why small talk feels like a chore. Your mind is starving for substance. Point 2. Emotional attunement, the internal world. You don't just hear words, you hear the micro tremors in a voice. You can feel a room's vibe shift before anyone says a word. You're an emotional sponge, but here's the sign. While you're an expert at reading others, you're a closed book to them. You process your storms internally, appearing calm while your inner world is a hurricane of color. Point 3. The meaning hunter. Status, titles, and expensive toys? They don't move the needle for you. You suffer from existential frustration whenever your life lacks purpose. You would rather fail at something meaningful than succeed at something hollow. If you've ever quit a good job because it felt soul-crushing, you're in this group. Point 4. The human lie detector. You see the glitch in the matrix. When someone gives a fake smile, you don't just see it, it makes your skin crawl. This isn't paranoia, it's interpersonal sensitivity. You catch the 10% of truth that people try to hide in the 90% of fluff they speak. Point 5. Radical authenticity. You'd rather be lonely than be a version of yourself. For most, social blending is a survival skill. For you, it feels like a betrayal. You are the person who stays quiet in a group of loud people, not because you're shy, but because you refuse to perform a script you didn't write. Point 6. The perpetual observer. Your mind is a 24/7 documentary narrator. You aren't just living your life, you're analyzing it in real time. This hyper-reflexivity makes you wise, but it also makes you tired. You move with intention because you've already simulated the outcome 5 times in your head. Point 7. Stoicism under fire. When the world panics, you go cold. Not because you don't care, but because your brain shifts into cognitive decoupling. You separate the emotion from the logic to solve the problem. It's a rare survival mechanism that makes you the anchor in a storm. Being rare is a superpower, but it's a lonely one if you don't understand it. If this felt like a mirror, subscribe. We're building a community for the deep thinkers. Watch this next video to find out which specific rare type you are.